On this video, I am going to be sharing with you 3 ways that you can become happier, have a more fulfilled, joyous, enjoyable life. Or do you want to be a bit miserable? Do you want to be a little bit down in the dumps? And that's okay too if you do, but this video probably isn't right for you. Now, don't get me wrong, because I know that anger, frustration, jealousy, all these different emotions, they exist. But it's how long you want to live in those emotions, how long you choose to stay in those emotions. And some of you watching this video will probably think, what do you mean choose? I'm not choosing to feel like this. And actually, you are. And I know that sometimes that can be really hard to hear, but we cannot always control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. And all of these different emotions are natural, and we will experience and go through them in life. And there are certain situations, perhaps such as death, that truly allow that emotion to come up and be very profound in your life at that moment in time. But again, how long do you choose to remain in that emotion? I know people that have allowed difficult situations, I'm not denying that they're not hard, but difficult situations to take a hold on their life and really pull them into a space that doesn't serve them or anybody else, and certainly wouldn't be encouraged by anybody that they had lost. So we have a choice in how we deal with our emotions. And definitely on a day-to-day level, there's too many people that get angry or annoyed or live in a place of frustration when they could choose to be happy, they could choose to have a different perspective. And on this video, I'm going to share with you 3 different ways that you can become happier and more fulfilled. But of course, first of all, here is a quick intro. Back. I am just enjoying a good old cup of English tea. I don't know what it is about the English, but we really do love our tea, especially someone I used to work with who used to drink tea all the time. Do you guys like tea? Let me know in the comments if you like drinking tea, or if it's not normal tea, what tea do you like? Love a good salted caramel green tea. Someone introduced that to me. I was gonna say recently, but it actually really wasn't that recently. I'm just still really enjoying it and still drinking it, so I can recommend that one. Anyway, you wanted to know 3 reasons or 3 ways that you can become happier and live a more fulfilled life. One of them is drink tea. That's not really one of the 3 things, but it does make you happier. It makes you feel all warm and cozy on the inside. But what I actually want to share with you on this video is ways and thoughts and perspectives to help you have more happiness in your life, have more joy every day. And one of them, the first way, is to not go tunnel vision into a problem. When a challenge or a problem shows up in your life, know that that is normal, that happens in life. Don't think, oh, why me? How is this happening? Challenge happens in everybody's life, no matter who you are, but how you respond to it is what sets us apart and makes people's lives different, makes their experience differently. It's the perspective you put to it and how you respond. And one of the biggest problems with most people is they kind of go tunnel vision into the problem and they forget all of these other areas of life that are amazing, all of these other areas that they can appreciate. Even just being alive and existing is actually amazingly magical. 1 million people pass away overnight and they don't get to wake up. So we have so much to be grateful for, and yet when an issue or a problem, maybe it's that bill that we can't pay, something shows up and it riles us and we go tunnel vision, and it doesn't serve you, it doesn't help you. So first of all, remember that bigger picture, remember everything else that is going well. And then, for example, if it is a bill, instead of thinking, oh no, I can't pay that, there's no way I can deal with that right now, that doesn't help you and it doesn't give you a solution. It just makes you feel like, I don't know if you're allowed to swear on YouTube. Poop. I'll find out if you are, or just comment below and let me know. But it doesn't make you feel very good inside. You don't enjoy it and it doesn't help you. So instead of thinking, oh, I can't, why not try thinking, how could I pay that bill? How could I solve this problem? What could I do? And then that sends an entirely different message into our body, and we look at the whole problem it as more of a challenge to fix. We look at it as something that we can solve, and you do have the ability to solve anything, especially if you seek that external guidance and support. So that's number one. Don't go tunnel vision. Stay bigger perspective. Know that there is a solution. Know that the storm will pass, and change your focus into something happier and more joyous in that moment, or turn your focus to how you can solve it and how you can fix it. That is numero one. Number two is to make sure you surround yourself with fun, happy, enjoyable energy, i.e. people that lift you up, believe in you, support you, are generally happy themselves. One of the reasons that most people allow themselves to stay in a negative emotion or a negative mood, or they're not living a truly happy life, is because they're not surrounding themselves with people who are positive minded and have a solid growth mindset. Now again, remember, that doesn't mean being happy in every single moment. We are human, we're having a physical existence. These emotions exist, but what it means is bringing yourself back to a place of contentment, happiness, and positivity much, much faster than if you were to stay in a closed, shut off mindset. So surround yourself with people who lift you up. Do you think it would help your journey to have friends, family, even if it's not family, because I understand that sometimes family don't support us, and that is okay. I can share more on that if you would like more information on how to deal with that. Sometimes people don't understand or believe in our ideas, and that is okay too, but spend the majority of your time and connect, speak to people who do believe in you, do support your journey, are positive, are motivated, are inspiring. Get around them, and that energy ripples, and it will support you in living a more happy and fulfilled life. That is tip number two. And last but certainly not least, do what makes you happy. Take time for yourself. How many of you spend nearly all of your time doing everything for everybody else? I know that I used to be very guilty of this. We have this need to please others, or I like to look at it as a disease to please, and we spend so much time running around kind of stressing ourselves out trying to please everybody else and doing for everybody else all of the time. But actually, you can give better, you can give more if you take that time for yourself. If you top your cup up, give yourself love, take enjoyable, magical moments doing what you enjoy for yourself, not for somebody else, then actually you become happier. You can imagine, obviously, if you're doing things you enjoy more, then of course you're going to get more enjoyment, you're going to be happier. So it's very, very obvious, tip number three. But the biggest problem is most people don't do it. They spend too much of their time going after everybody else's needs, but not their own. And like Oprah says, Oprah Winfrey, absolute legend, as she shares, that's quite difficult to say, as she shares, as Oprah Winfrey shares, as she shares. Anyway, back to the video. As Oprah says, one of her biggest skills and what she's most proud of learning in her life is the ability to say no, to not feel that need to always say yes to everybody for everything, but actually learning to be able to say no and not feel guilty for it. That is one of the biggest game changers for you and your happiness and fulfillment in life. It doesn't mean becoming all selfish. Like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing this. No, still be a kind person, still be beautiful, still contribute to others, of course, but prioritize and put yourself as one of those priorities. The more you give to yourself, the more you can give to others, and the more joy you will gain from this beautiful, wonderful experience that we call life. To support you with tip number two, there is a link in the description for this video to come and join our tribe. It is absolutely complimentary. It is just an amazing group of warriors, entrepreneurs, individuals. You don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur, but individuals that see that there is more in life. They want to be happy, support each other, grow, become more fulfilled, and so we continue to rise together. If you would like to join that group, then just click on the link below. But otherwise, of course, let me know where you have been tuning in from. Where are you watching this video? What is the biggest learning? So which one of those tips will help you. And if you think that this video will give anybody else value as well as yourself, then do like and share. And of course, if you are not already, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it for your regular notifications of inspiration, education and motivation. And I will see you on the next one.